The Philadelphia Eagles cannot afford to screw this up. Howie Roseman, I'm watching you. What's good, y'all? This is your boy, Tone DeShields II from Chalk It Up Sports, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. I want to talk to you guys about maybe the best linebacker coming into the 2022 NFL Draft. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker out of Utah. Now, he was a redshirt senior, 6'3", 235 pounds, played in the Pac-12. The kid was born in Kansas City, and he has such a unique story because he lived in Dallas with his mom. Then he moved to San Diego to live with his dad full time. Then he started playing football in middle school. And once he started playing football, it was pretty much curtains from there. During his time at the University of Utah, he became a first-team All-American in 2021. He was the Pat Tillman Defensive Player of the Year in 2021 as well. And he's a two-time first-team All-Pac-12 player in 2020 and 2021 as well. Now, he's such a unique athlete because he's so versatile. He pretty much can fulfill that rover style linebacker role. He can drop back in coverage. He can cover man to man, cover in the zone. He can rush the passer. You can line him up on the edge. He's so versatile. Some guys really don't know what's going to end up being his natural position once he gets into the NFL. He has great ball instincts, and he tends to rely more on finesse rather than power. And he could be more physical and run support. Again, there are times where he allows offensive linemen to overpower him and he can't really shed the block. But outside of that, he has great pass rush moves. He has great ball instincts. He's an explosive athlete, and he's arguably one of the fastest linebackers in this draft. He can go sideline to sideline in an instant. Like I mentioned, he's versatile. Can play the edge, that rover linebacker role. He can cover corners in the slot, and he shoots the gaps very well. If you look at his film, whenever you get the opportunity, you'll see that he's able to just shoot up the gap. He plays downhill, and he has above average mental processing and pass coverage. Now, the Philadelphia Eagles need a linebacker that can do it all, especially knowing what Jonathan Gannon is trying to get done. Jonathan Gannon apparently likes his linebackers that can drop back in coverage, they can rush the passer, you can line them up on the edge. They have to be versatile in order to work in Jonathan Gannon's offense. And that pretty much was the limitation for most of our linebackers. Our linebackers were constantly getting beat because they couldn't cover in the zone, or they never got enough depth in the zone coverage, couldn't cover man to man, didn't really have the greatest ball instincts. But this kid, Devin Lloyd, he's above average when it comes to that. And on top of that, he tackles well in space. He's such an impressive individual tackler. You look at the film, you see no guy tends to get by him. He has great balance when it comes to executing a tackle. Now, when it comes to his personality, when it comes to Devin Lloyd, the person, he decided to stay at the University of Utah. He could have declared for the draft last year, but he decided to stay because he wanted to secure a championship, an All Pac-12 championship for the University of Utah. He made that commitment to not only his teammates, but to that program, man. You got to give credit to that. The fact that he was willing to make that personal sacrifice to seek team gains, to seek overall accomplishments with the group. You have to give credit where credit is due. So he's shown that he's always committed to the goal, the larger goal. At that, you bring him on his team. He's a motivator. He was a team captain, so he knows he's a leader, and he has a strong family foundation. He has strong family support, so he got a good head on his shoulders. So this guy, he's humble, and winning matters most to him above all else. Like I said, the kid is so impressive all around the board. Again, some people don't really know what's going to be his natural position in the NFL because he's so versatile. But if you think about the current state of the NFL with these linebackers, they're asking them to do so much. They're asking them to process so much information at one time. They need to be able to diagnose between the run and the pass. They need to be able to attack, get good angles on ball carriers. And another thing about this kid that's so interesting is the fact that he played 47 career games at Utah, started in 32 of them, but he finished with 43 tackles for loss, which is the fourth most in Utah's program history. So he genuinely wants to be great, and he knows how to get in the backfield. And we need a guy like that. We need a guy that's downhill. We need a guy that plays with instincts. We need a guy that plays with aggression and finesse and knows how to use his athleticism to his advantage. He is going to have to get more. He's going to have to get stronger. He's going to have to be able to beat some of these offensive linemen in the NFL. They're bigger than the guys in the NCAA. So he's going to have to get stronger. He's going to have to know how to shed those blocks. But other than that, the kid is definitely going to be going in the first round. If I'm the Philadelphia Eagles, I'm looking at Devin Lloyd. And look, you guys, let me know how you guys feel about Devin Lloyd. Do you guys think he should be the first pick off the board for the Philadelphia Eagles? Remember, the Philadelphia Eagles had pick 15, 16, and 19. Should the Philadelphia Eagles target Devin Lloyd? You know, he was so dynamic in 2021. He had 111 total tackles, 66 solo tackles, 6 pass deflections, 8 sacks, 1 forced fumble, 4 interceptions, 2 touchdowns. He was amazing. And his other strongest season in Utah in 2019, 91 total tackles, 48 solo, 2 pass deflections, 6.5 sacks, 1 interception, 1 touchdown. You can look up the numbers for yourself. The kid gets it done. But that's all I really have, man. I'll leave it at that. Like I said, I'm your humble host, Tone DeShields II from Chalk It Up Sports, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got charges to the game. One love, stay humble, stay healthy, and most importantly, stay hungry.